this business would really be finished when I did the deed, then it would be best to get it over with quickly. The assassination of the king would work like a net, sweeping up everything and preventing the consequences. And the murder would be the be-all and end-all of the whole affair. And I would gladly put my soul in the afterlife at risk to do it. But for crimes like these, there are still punishments in this world. By committing violent crimes, we only punish others and teach them to commit violence.
We only teach other people violence for the violence of our students to come back to play. Us teachers, everyone forces us to drink from the poison cup that we serve to others. The king trusts me in 2 ways. First of all, I am his kinsman and his subject, so I should always be trying to protect him. Second of all, I'm his host, so I should close the door from his murder. I'm not trying to murder him myself, but Duncan been so free of corruption that his virtuous legacy will speak from when he dies. As if the angels were playing trumpets to the injustice of his murder, pity, like an innocent newborn baby, will ride with winged angels to spread the horrible news to everybody everywhere. People will shed a flood of tears that will drench and drown the wind in a horrible flood of rain.
What news do you have?
You have almost finished dinner. Why did you leave the dining room?
Has he asked for me?
Don't you know he asked?
We can't go on with this plan. The king has just honored me, and I have earned the good opinion of all sorts of people. I want to enjoy these honors while the feeling is still fresh. I don't wish to throw them away so soon.
Were you drunk when you see so hopeful before? Have you woken up green and pale before? From now on, this is what I think of your love. Are you afraid to act the way you desire? Would you take the crown you want so badly, or would you live as a coward? Always saying, I can't, after you always say you're like a poor cat in an old story.
Please stop. I did do what only possible for a man to do. He who dares to do more is not a man.
If you weren't a man, then what kind of animal were you when you told me you wanted to do this? If you were to go one step further than doing what you're dared to do before, you'll be that much more of a man. The time and place weren't right before, but you still would have gone ahead with it anyhow. Now the time and the place is just right, but it's too good for you anyhow. I have suckled a baby, and I know how much to love it even when it's at your breast. I would have taken my nipple out of his mouth and smashed his brains against the wall. If I had sworn to do this, the same way you swore to do this. But what if we fail? If we fail? If you get your courage up, there's no way we can fail.
And when Duncan is asleep, the days of hard journeys definitely made him tired. Get his servants so drunk that their memories will go up in smoke. When they're asleep like pigs, so drunk they'll be dead to the world. What won't you and I be able to do to the unguarded Duncan? Whatever we do, we'll be able to put the blame on the drunken gods.
Should you only give birth to male children because your fearless spirit should create nothing that isn't masculine? Once we cover 2 servants in blood and use daggers to kill, won't people suspect us as the culprit?
Who could think it happened any other way?